If you would like to add a drop-down menu to your Premiere theme in Kajabi, just like this one here, then stay tuned and I'll show you how. Hi, I'm Terry Lee, and I show you how to build a system that sells your online courses and digital products and services on autopilot. So I recently purchased this theme, and I know that Premiere is a little bit the older theme, but this is for my membership site that works with the Momentum theme, so it's a customized build. But I wanted to be able to add this drop-down menu, and so I thought I would create a video on how to do it. Now, over here in my demo section, what I'm going to do is pick my Premiere page that I'm going to add my menu to. So it's it's really two small steps, and we're going to copy some code into this page. So we're going to go to the ellipsis over here, and we're going to edit code. Now, if you don't have this capability, you won't be able to do it on the Premiere theme unless you have the Pro version or you have an account that's been around that has that grandfathered capability. So we're going to edit the code. And well, as you can see, I probably have already been in here. And we're going to go down to the sections settings, and we're going to click on Hero, and we're going to edit this particular set of code. Now, what we are looking for, we can do a Command F or Control F if you're on Windows, Command F on Mac. And I already have it up here, but it's the hyphen show menu. And this is the piece of code that is displaying the menu on this page. So if you want your drop-down menu to be at the very beginning of your menu, so like before your default navigation, so like over here, I have it at the end. This is the end versus at the beginning before my regular menu. So you would put the code that I'll show you in a moment right after this. If you want it at the end, you're going to put it right after this end if. And so you would put it here versus up here. So I am going to put our menu at the beginning, and I'll put my cursor here, and I'll do this, and I am going to bring up my little text editor. Now, if you have copied this code, which I will include from the Kajabi help site, make sure you're using a plain text editor, not Word, not Apple Pages or anything like that, because it includes some extra little formatting that you can't see, but it's there. And so I'm going to paste it right here, and that's all we're going to do. Note this name dropdown could be anything, but it's important that whatever we put here is included in step 2. So let's save the file. And now we're going to go into snippets. So remember how I said that drop down becomes important? So we're going to add new, and we're going to call it drop down. Ta-da, as you can see, it's already here. But if I had called it, like my menu, then I need to call this mymenu.liquid. So let's create the file. And again, I'm going to take this code that's right here and paste it in here. Now what this is going to allow me to do is create my menu. And so the part that we're going to change is this enter what I want it to call. And let's say I'm going to call this my menu. And I could leave this, option 1, option 2. But where is it going to go? Whether it's a link outside of my site or something. So let's say I want to say my favorite tools. And so let's say I said Active Campaign. Let's say I call this one Thrivecart, and the last one was Loom. And for grins and giggles, I'm going to add in a 4th one. So I'm just going to copy this last line, and I'm going to paste it, and I'm going to say book like a boss. Now, what I need to do is update my links in here to when they click on it. So my Active Campaign, let's say I called it Try AC. I can't remember what I called this. Maybe I did call it Active Campaign. And then my Thrivecart is very similar. Get Thrivecart. And you would update all of your URLs to what you wanted them to be now. And let's say this, I'll do the last one here, Book Like a Boss. This is my scheduling program that I really love. And they call it Blab. Book Like a Boss. And so my URLs may or may not be correct, but you get the idea. And so then I'm going to save it. So now if I preview this, here we are, our drop-down menu goes to my Thrive card, brings that up. Let me preview it again. And voila, here is my drop-down menu. And so that's it for this training. Definitely subscribe to the channel. Give me a thumbs up if you found this helpful, and I'll see you next time.